Hey guys, welcome back to Dislyte. In today's video, we're checking out the charity show event. Now, there's a couple key things in this. We're going to go through the order you want to do things in the event, in my opinion, but also something big that is going to stay relevant, not just for this event, but for the whole game. And I want to talk about it a lot deeper because for people watching this video, like after this event's done, the principle of this stays the same. Who knows how they will continue to do it in the game in the future, but this thing right here, you run into a mystery trader and get 3 chances to reset all secondary attributes of some relics. Get it while the offer still stands. So I'm going to talk a lot about this, go into my theory on this, because this is honestly the biggest thing in the event for me, and this could come up in the future in the game. It just shows us that this is something that they have in the game and it is possible. So it completely changes what relics you want to save and sell. I've sold a lot of relics that I really should have kept because of this feature. So if you're watching this in the future and this event isn't on, this stuff still applies. It's very important sort of stuff to keep in mind when you're looking at saving your relics. But just quickly for the event, basically you can go anywhere. So you can take any path and then just go back to the other ones as you will. I just wanted to check this one out. So I went to this one first. This one would be the first one that I would get. And I would fully, like the first thing I would do is fully upgrade this to max. That would be 100% the first thing I would do, because as you upgrade this throughout the entire event, I'm pretty sure, which is like a 13-day event, 14-day event, you're going to keep generating these and just come back here and claim the rewards. So the more you upgrade it, you can see that at this one, we get one gem every hour. It goes up to 1.5. You can upgrade this thing 3 times. So that would be the first thing I do. I would come to this one here on the right-hand side and then jump in here and upgrade this to max before I move to anything else. Obviously, I rushed over here because I wanted to check this out. But for everyone else, I would say just upgrade this to max so you get more time. Getting more rewards would be the ideal thing. And you can go around and collect all the other things later. And then eventually you just want to collect everything. These are just standard rewards, unless these have another thing tied into them that I'm not sure about, because I haven't got to them yet. You know, this is definitely number 1 priority. Max this out and then just go along and take whatever you want. The rest of the stuff you will get eventually. How do we get the things? Basically you get 3 logging in every day, and then you get 1 for every 60 points of stamina you consume. So you can really burn through this if you use some of your saved stamina and want to get through that. But that's pretty much the event. It's not too crazy, nothing like, you know, really hard to understand. Like I said, the first thing you want to do, just charge this one, upgrade it fully so that you're generating more rewards. It's freebies. You just want to do that. So basically, as soon as I finish this video, I'm just going to burn a bunch of stamina. I'm going to upgrade this to max, and then I'm cruising. Then I'm not stressed about trying to rush the other ones. You know, I'll do them when I get to them. But this feature, so I haven't actually attempted this feature yet because I want to see what options it has, because I'm not too sure exactly how it works. And keep in mind, in future events, it might work differently. Whether, you know, your relic has to be at plus 15 to do it, whether it has to be plus 0 to do it, I don't know. So we're going to jump in and we're going to check it out. I've got my 3 points here. So we're going to depart over here and see how it actually works. So I can give you a chance to reallocate a relic's secondary attributes, but you can only choose a relic that has 4 secondary attributes. Okay, so even if they're upgraded, so they have to have 4. So the way I would play this, so in this event, because I've thought about this before, I would only do relics that are flawless relics, and I would have them upgraded to 15 before I do it. That is the way I would do it. Now, I'm looking to try and get, you know, as much speed as possible. Like, this relic's already decent. So I looked through my relics. So for instance, let's jump out of here. And I'll show you my relics. And, you know, speed is king. So my idea here is, because you can reroll relics that are maxed out, I believe we'll jump in and make sure that is the case. But what I would want to do is I would want to get a flawless Windwalker relic. If we go Windwalker, and ideally you want to do ones with an ideal like main stat as well. So, you know, like something like this, you know, I rolled that to 12 because it had a speed substat and I was going for it. It's only superior. The cool thing is we do have this extra little feature that shows you the dots to see what like how many base stats they are. So your superiors are 3 and then your flawless have the 4 dots. But I can't see, honestly, my eyes are shot, so I can't really see too much. That one is 1. So that's a crit rate though. So if this was a crit damage, if this one was a crit damage, it would be a prime candidate. Now, or if I had a crit damage one that was flawless that I'd already ranked up fully, would be ideal. So I'm going to do it on one here that I probably shouldn't do, which I probably will regret, but like something like this, because it just has, but it's already got speed. So I'd rather go for things with trash substats. Now, the thing to remember is as the game goes on, if you get a flawless relic with 4 substats, even if they're trash, you kind of want to keep them now because, and for me now that I've seen this in the game, I'm going to keep them even if they have a trash main stat, because if they bring this feature in and you can change the main stat, like that's just another thing. So honestly, the safe play for me, I'm just going for speed at the moment because I want to outspeed everyone. And like I said, you can do some of these ones, the top 2 or the top 3, but you know, you can't really aim for a good main stat with those, so they're not as optimal. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for that one that's at plus 15 with only 8 speed and hope I can roll more speed is literally all I'm going to do. It's not the optimal way. I'm going to save my other ones and keep farming and get some ideal relics for it. But you don't have to do it for speed. That's just what I'm ideally looking for. But if you have a flawless relic that's like, you know, a crit damage flawless relic, say if it's like War Machine or something like that, and it's like, oh, but it's got bad substats, like you can reroll that and try and get, you know, your crit rate, your crit damage, your speed, substats, accuracy or attack percent, and go from there. But let's jump in here and we're going to see what we can actually get out of this one. So like I said, I'm going to do this one. I don't think it's the ideal one. I wish you could filter by flawless to do this, but you can't. So let's not do that one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this one. So like I said, this is a flawless one. It had 4 substats to start. We've ranked it up a fair bit. It's HP. The crit really doesn't do anything for me, unless I did like a HP damage dealer with effects and stuff like that. But hey, who cares? I don't know if you have to keep it either. So this is a good test to see if we have to keep it. So let's confirm this one. Let's just do it, reallocate, and let's see what we get. It's probably going to be horrible. Okay, so now we can choose what to keep. So as you can see, my substats before are way better than my substats after. So I'm just going to keep this one, leave it there. But that is something to note, that it does do the upgrades as well. As you can see, we had 2 rolls into crit damage. We had, what's that? 2 rolls into HP, and then I think 1 roll into flat defense. So I would definitely prioritize doing relics that you've already got upgraded. So if you're looking for a specific stat, you then also know what the rolls have gone into. I would not be doing it. Yep, confirm that. I would not be doing this on an unupgraded relic. Maybe 12 if you had to, but ideally 15. This kind of feature could be gold for like landing like ideal substats. So as you can see, the cost goes up each time. You only do it 3 times over the event. So I'm going to try and get some other flawless Windwalker relics with horrible substats, level them up to 15, and then have a spin. And then I'll just hold those relics in my back pocket in case there's another event like this, and I can have another crack at them. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. Odds are you're not going to get amazing rolls from these, but hey, if you do, it's massively lucky, and it's just a really cool feature. Like I said, if you've got some really good main stat relics that you can use this on, you know, if you've just got like a flawless one, it's crit damage, but it's got like flat HP, flat defense, flat attack, and defense percent, and you could re-roll that and maybe get like, you know, a crit rate with 2 rolls, that's a lot better. So stuff like that is probably going to be the ideal. I'm going for broke with the speed rolls, you know, probably never going to get it, but hey, it has great functionality if you want to play it a bit more logically and a bit more safer than what I am doing. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for the event. Like I said, fairly simple. Rush this one, then do it at your own leisure. Eventually, you'll get through all of them. You've got 13 days, plenty of times. Log in, do some refreshes if you have to, and away you go. Everyone's got a bunch of the stamina packs saved up anyway, without even having to buy them with gems, and you should be fine to complete this event. You get 2 summons at the end. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.